Have you ever soaked beans before cooking? Or have you noticed how big a raisin becomes after being soaked inside water for some minutes? Have you ever wondered that? Well, it's a simple physiological process that took place, which is called osmosis. So let's get started. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Physiology with Maluchukwu, where we learn physiology, practical experiences, where we learn things about physiology, where we put our heads together, try to understand what this physiology is all about. Simple, practical, make it very interesting for you to understand and have fun. What is an osmosis? Osmosis is simply the movement of water molecules from higher concentration to lower concentration through a semi-permeable membrane. This is a typical, when you go to the textbook, this is what you will see. But let's bring it down to the part that you will understand. Osmosis is the movement of water molecules through a semi-permeable membrane from where it is much higher to where it is much simpler. This, put simply, is that this osmosis is just like when you put much water inside the beans, and then before you come back, the beans have already swallowed water and it becomes big, or the raisin have already swallowed water and it becomes big. It's just like where it is much, to where there is lower of it. Simply put, is the water moves from where it is plenty to where it is needed more. You get? So let's give you more examples. For example, a raisin is dry, shrinkled, but then when you put a raisin inside a cup and add water into it, after some time, suddenly it becomes bigger, and then you're no longer seeing much of that water that you added. What happened? Osmosis occurred, because the water now moves to that raisin through what? Osmosis. Did the water just suddenly, did it do magic? It's not magic. It's a simple practicalized process, which is osmosis. Okay, the number 2 example I'm going to give you is vegetable. Let's for assume you go to the market and you buy this vegetable. It's as if like it doesn't have any, it's not fresh. Then you now came back, put it inside water, you allowed it to stay there for some time. What happens when you bring it out? You notice that the vegetable becomes fresh. What happened? Osmosis occurred. So it's not like it's something that is very, very difficult to understand. It's something that happens in our daily life. I've already given you an example for beans. When you allow beans to stay inside water, sometimes people give this and they will be like, let the beans stay inside water for some time so that your gas no go waste. You understand? So that is just typically how osmosis works. And then you now start asking yourself, okay, where does this thing happen in the human body? Where it happens in the human body, you need water in the human body for the human body to be to be working. If there is no water, just like in the hospital, when you go to the hospital, they'll be like, you're not taking enough water. You will notice that they move, but when you take enough water, it's as if it gives you more energy. When you take enough of water, where your kidneys are functioning well, your livers, everywhere is functioning well, it's because of osmosis. Because osmosis it occurred. So osmosis is not difficult for you to understand. You just have to relate it with the daily life experience and everything you do in your daily activities. That is typically what osmosis is about. And I know you learned something today. You can practicalize it to understand it more. You can try it out. It's better. And I'm very sure that you enjoyed this class. And if you did, I'm happy. So do well to like, share, and also subscribe to my channel to see more of my video. Until next time, keep learning, stay curious, and remember, your body has an amazing story to tell. See you in my next video.